We've got the most amazing clientele in the fact that they are loyal, and that's all you need as a local restaurant. You just want people to keep coming back.
Get Radio Breakfast with Rich Smith.
Continuing our wonderful conversation, celebrating 10 years of independent Oxford, we now move to food. Yes, it's about that time where we move to food. Really looking forward to catching up with Laura Wiedemann, who is from Pompette, the beautiful restaurant down in Summertown. Laura, good morning to you.
Good morning, Richie. How are you?
I'm really good. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining us today. And look, just tell us all about the journey of Pompette, because French food, looking stunning on the website. I wish it was just in front of me, if I'm being brutally honest. It looks absolutely wonderful. And just
we can always do a live tasting.
No, don't. I'm writing that one down. Let's live tasting. Let's get that done. But the restaurant has been an absolute stalwart in Summertown for so long now, and just a lovely place to be.
We started literally just before the pandemic, 15 months before COVID. So we were fresh out of London, coming out because we wanted to come back to where Pascal went to university. Pascal was an alumni of Brooks, and said, there's nothing like what we do, what I can do. So I went, yeah, let's open a restaurant. That'd be amazing. And 15 months later, global pandemic. But we've kept going. We're still going. We've got the most amazing clientele in the fact that they are loyal, and that's all you need as a local restaurant. You just want people to keep coming back and keep looking after you like you look after them. It's a two-way street. And we started out it's husband and wife, myself and Pascal. Pascal's in the kitchen where you need him to be, definitely not me. I like baking, but I am not a chef. And he believes in everything has to have its provenance from somewhere. So it's all classical, it's seasonal. We're predominantly French because he's half French and he's classically French trained, but we do have bits of other bits of Europe that come in usually, or sometimes verging into Morocco with Moroccan calves brains. Probably not what you want to eat in the morning, but people go crazy for them. But everything's classic. Basically everything is fresh ingredients. So we get all our ingredients fresh. Our fish comes from Cornwall every day. Our supplier has a key to our back door. The meat comes in. We have literally everything is in fresh. We make everything from scratch, from our bread. So the best thing to come out of COVID for us was our baguettes. So we bake 12 to 18 baguettes fresh every morning. And that is a definite thing to be dealing with when you're starving, when you walk into work and all you can smell is freshly baked bread. So our baguettes are baked every day. We make everything from our own ice creams to our mayonnaise is all made in-house, and so it's all about proper quality is what we like to deliver. But we've got some brilliant bargains that you can get. We're not all expensive. I know that there's some preconceptions sometimes with areas of Oxford, but we are not all expensive. You can get our prefix, which is our little it's on lunchtimes and early evenings, and it's like 2 courses for 26 and 3 for 32. So it's a bargain sometimes. And then we've got our special Freet nights, which are amazing as well. So everything's good with Freet. So I mean, we've all got to debate whether we should be eating that much of them, but to be honest, they are fantastic. So we do moulin Freet on a Tuesday, and then we do poulet Freet on a Wednesday and steak Freet on a Thursday, and then we have our usual a la carte as well all at the same time. But it's a nice friendly place, I think. Where you can get a good variation of what you might want to come in for, whether it be a cocktail or a full-on 3-course meal or more.
Wow. You made me absolutely starving, which is not the point of this pit. It's supposed to be celebrating Pompette and everything like that. But that's probably a good test of it all.
About that. I'm very good at making people salivate. I talk about food a lot.
but it's wonderful. And I actually wanted to hark back to something you mentioned just at the start there, that the loyalty of customers. There's obviously a two-way street, because people enjoy coming to the restaurant, they enjoy the food, the surroundings, the people, everything like that, and they enjoy coming back. But there's always been a sense of community within communities. Now you can tar Oxford with a community that's massive, it's huge, it's enormous, but Summertown as well. Just kind of boiling down, that feels like a kind of little microcosm in itself. And like you say, any business needs those people who go, you know what, I'm happy to patronize that place once a week, twice a week, and keep coming back, keep having a variety of food, keep having an amazing experience, and keep enjoying it.
Yeah, and I think that, when you think about hospitality. It's about being hospitable, about being welcoming, and that's sometimes missing sometimes. And I think that's where we try desperately to treat people how we would like to be treated and welcome people. I feel it's sometimes, if I'm on the floor, I love being on the floor, and sometimes I don't always get to be on as much as I'd like to be, but I want people to feel like they're at my house, they're coming in, like, obviously there's a bit of a transaction going on, but welcoming. If you get to know their quirks, their traits, what they like some people like a large glass of sparkling water, so I will swap the water glasses for bigger glasses so that then they can have that, and they come every single week, so they know that their table's ready, the glasses they're ready. It's little tiny details where you can make sure that you go that little extra mile, and we do that with our regulars. We've got people, we do it with anybody if we know them, and we try to treat like every person as and make them feel special, and we've got a lovely little microbiome, but I'm not, so God, every scientist in Oxford's gonna be like, no, she's terrible, but I'm from a textile background. I'm not from any scientific background. Our little universe in Summertown is fabulous, and I have noticed that in Oxford everybody's got their own little areas, and I love, from being in London, you would travel right across London to go and eat an amazing restaurant at the other side of London, and you might spend an hour on the tube. But I do notice that doesn't always happen in Oxford. Now, we do have some of our clientele that come from other areas as well, and they keep coming back, which is wonderful. But I'd wholly encourage you to cycle, get on the bus, do anything. We'd love to have you, because we're not just we're for all different demographics. You can come and have a plate of charcuterie at the bar with a nice glass of red wine. You can come and have a basket of bread and just a cheese board if you wanted. Oh, and in the summer we've got our terrace, so you can sit outside, have a lovely glass of chilled rosé and watch the world go by.
Oh, it sounds like heaven. It really does. Oh, I'm there.
I've been waiting alcohol at the early morning. I'm so sorry.
All good with me. But also kind of in that, you kind of mentioned as well that I guess the kind of the restaurant trade, just to tie it with that, it has to be that diverse as well at the moment. You have to kind of cater for whoever's kind of walking through the door. Like you say, that some people might just go, actually, I'm more than happy to share a bottle of wine and just have a couple of nibbles. Actually, no, I'm here with my mum and we're having a nice big birthday and we want bells and whistles, we want everything. Or or it's just like, actually, I'm just here for a quick glass of wine, half an hour, popping in, maybe read the paper, and gone again.
Yeah, we have that. All of those varieties we can do. We do it, and we can do, and we do at Pompette. And it's amazing. We've got our fish soup. Is if you are a fish soup fanatic or a bouillabaisse, etc., you would love our soup de poisson. It's been on the menu since day one, and people go wild for it. And so some people just come in for just that and a glass of wine. That's fine. That is like nice that you're coming back to do that. And like, as you say, just sitting on the terrace having a glass of, I keep talking about wine, but we'll go for our petit déjeuner in the morning. We fresh bake madeleines fresh in the morning, as well as our baguettes. And so you can come in for a cup of coffee and a petit déjeuner. So for £10, you could have half a baguette. You could have that with like Nutella or jam, and we go with this lovely salted butter as well. Hot cup of coffee, and then like a glass of juice, and that's all £10. You can come sit and read the papers and chat to us if we're around, because I'm happy for a chat always. I know all my and just soak up the time, get comfortable. There's no rush, there's no worries. It can be what you need it to be. We're a local neighbourhood restaurant, and we're lucky enough to be voted top 100 in the UK, and we have done for the last 2 years, and hopefully we'll continue this year with the support of our lovely clientele.
No, I see that nominations are flashing up on the website, so
sorry,
do make sure you make sure it's important. It's important, so make sure you do nominate before having a look at the menu potentially on there as well. And just briefly as well, we wanted to chat about Sunday opening, potentially sort of happening and what have you.
We test run openings in December. We used to open Sundays years ago, but staffing has been hard, and obviously the hospitality industry has been hit hard since COVID, with every which way. Brexit and COVID together made the perfect storm. So we were struggling, and we reopened in December just gone to see how it would go and if we could staff it. It went really well, and then we had everybody asking for it to be back. So we are opening from this Sunday, Mother's Day, and on every Sunday. And what we do is our a la carte, which we make it as a deal. So you could have 2 courses for 36 or 3 for 42, but from our a la carte. And we will always have our version of a roast. It won't be an English roast with a big yolk roast Yorkshire pudding, because there's other wonderful places like the Perch, etc., that do amazing, and the Magdalen Arms, the fantastic places that you can get that at. We're slightly different. So we would do, for example, a roast sirloin of beef with béarnaise sauce and like duck fat roast potatoes and watercress salad, or we might do a rolled porchetta with sage, etc., and nice and stuff. So we would do like an Italian version, a French version, like nice, simple. There will always be a different dish, and that's always going to be on from every Sunday. So we open at 12 till I think the last table's 2:45, and that will be every Sunday lunch going forward. We are sadly fully booked this Mother's Day. Opened up the bookings, and I was like, wow, this is good. So yeah, we're already at 70 covers for Mother's Day, which is a lot for us. We're only a 52 cover restaurant, so we do have early sittings and late sittings.
Amazing.
But we're it's looking good. So I want to talk about it because I want people to come on Sundays and come and enjoy a nice leisurely Sunday lunch with us and a very nice glass of wine again.
Again. Well, I mean, I'm sold. I'm listening to everything, and it sounds absolutely fantastic and wonderful. And I'm sure the Sunday opening, as of this weekend, will be a huge success going forward as well. Laura, it's been great catching up with you, and wish you all the best with Pompette.
Thank you so much, Rich. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's wonderful stuff. Laura Wiedemann there from Pompette, just making us really hungry this morning, which is all what is needed. Absolutely amazing. Of course, celebrating 10 years of independent Oxford, hence why we're doing a massive takeover this week. Great to find out about all these amazing indies.